right, here we go. Problem number 8. Miss Zuvia plotted the test scores earned by the students in 2 math classes. If each class has 24 students, I feel like that's going to be important. Which of the following statements is not true based on the graphs? I'm looking for what's not true. Write it a little bit bigger so I'll remember. Class A. Okay, so we got a Class B, and then test grades. Good. 1/4 of the students in Class A, so Class A is the top one, had a test score less than or equal to 80. So let's see, 80. It's this one little piece right here. Well, I should remember that each of these is 25%, which is the same thing as 1/4. So I will agree, yes, less than or equal to 80 for Class A is correct. Okay. All right, exactly 75 cents. Exactly is important. 75% of students in Class B scored 75 or higher on the test. So if I go to 75, right here, exactly 75% of students in Class B scored a 75 or higher. Well, this would be 25%, 25%, 25%. So that is 75, exactly 75% got a 75 or higher. That is true. All right. H, a total of 12 students scored 95 or higher on the test. So this just says a total of 12 students. So I got to remember that how many students are there total in both classes? There's 24 students. Well, if I divide 24 by 4, I get that there's 6 students here, 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 and here. Because there's 24 total, and each of them is a fourth. It's 25%. So it says 12 students scored 95 or higher on the test. So if I go to 95, and I want to look for 95 or higher, well, 6 from Class A and 6 from Class B, that is correct. Notice it just says students. It doesn't say Class A or Class B. The median score, median is middle, let me grab a different one. The median score for the 2 classes differ by 5 points. Well, I need to find out what the median for each of them is. The median for one class is 85. The median for another is about 88. Do they differ by 5 points? No, they do not. And I'm looking for which one is not the correct answer. So J is not the correct answer, or not correct for the graph, which is the correct answer. So the answer to number 8 is J. Now, a lot of times we pick F because we say, ooh, it's right. But remember, we're looking for what is not correct. Okay, so we're on problem number 10. 2 banks plotted the loan rates offered at 16 loan customers in December. So 16 loan customers. I feel like that's going to be important for us. The information is summarized in the dot plots shown below. So we have loan rates, Bank A, Bank B, percentages. These are decimals. I like it. All right. It says, which statement is true? So we're going to start with the median A. The median loan, median, remember, is middle, very vocabulary heavy, for Bank A is less than the median loan for Bank B. Well, let's go figure it out. All right, so median is the middle. Well, I found out up here there's 16, so there's going to be 8 on either side to give me my middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my median is going to be right here. Okay, my median then is 2.5 for Bank A, 2.5%. So I'm going to write that down there. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing for B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be right here, which is going to be 2% for Bank B. So 2.5% is less than 2%? Don't think so. So that is not the correct answer. All right, let's go to G. G says the interquartile range. Woo, long vocabulary word. For Bank A is more than the interquartile range for bank B. All right, interquartile range on a box plot. What? We hadn't done that yet, so let's do it now. If we think about a box plot, the interquartile range is found by the middle 50%. So if we can figure out what the middle 50% is, we can do it. Well, we know the median, which is this piece right here, and we need the lower median, the lower quartile. So there has to be 8 over here. There's 8 in this whole section. So it should be 4 and 4. So this would be our lower quartile, this section right here. So 1 and 75/100%. Now I come over here and I have to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's actually going to fit right in here with 3. So 3 minus 1 and 75/100. Add 0, so I can borrow, becomes a 9, borrow it, making it a 10, it was a 10, making it a 9. 5 from 10 is 5, 7 from 9 is 2, 1 from 2 is 1. So the interquartile range is 1 and 25/100% for bank A. So just a reminder, I knew my middle, then I found my bottom fourth. All right, let's look at bank B. So it's all this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1.5. Then on this side, I'm going to start from the outside. It's easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually right here, which is 2.75. So 2.75 minus 1 and 5/10. You can put a placeholder in 0. 5. 5 from 7 is 2. 1 from that is 1. So 1 and 25/100%. So let me read it and make sure. The interquartile range for bank A, 1 and 25/100%, is more than 1 and 25/100%. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure those are equal. So more than is incorrect. All right, let's move on to H. H says the range. Well, that's way easier than the interquartile range. For bank A is less than the range for bank B. So bank A, the highest is 3.5. The lowest is 1/2. So 3.5 minus 1/2 is 3. So the range for bank A is 3. And then for bank B, the highest is 4.5. That should be 4.5, sorry. The lowest is 1/2. When I subtract, I get 4. So 3 is less than 4. I will agree 3 is less than 4. All right, so right now we think that H is our answer, but it's a maybe baby right now. We got to make sure. We could have messed up. The smallest rate offered at bank A is more than the smallest rate offered at bank B. What is the smallest rate at bank A? 5/10. And the smallest rate at bank B? 5/10. Is 5/10 more than 5/10? Nope, it is not. So the correct answer, the only one that is a true statement, is going to be H. So for number 10, not really hard work, but a lot of vocabulary. So the correct answer to number 10 is H.